Hello friends, my name is Shamli and I am welcoming you to in my new video. In this video, we are going to learn about the difference between the distance and the displacement. Before in this series, we have discussed about rest and motion. Now, in this chapter, we will discuss about the distance and displacement. Before starting the video, also in the before's video, we have seen that dimensions. There are three types of motions: one dimensional motion, two dimensional motion and three dimensional motion. As we discussed, rest and motion both are relative concept. Relative means what? Based on the observer's frame of reference. In this video also we will see how distance and displacement are going to be changed, why there is the difference between the distance and the displacement. Before that, let us see the dimensions. One dimensional motion means motion along the straight line path. Motion along the straight line path is denoted by the x-axis only, or we can say x coordinate only we will get in that. So that dimension, that motion is called as, that dimension is called as one dimensional motion. Now the second one is two dimensional motion, in which we are discussing about the two dimensions, that is one is x-axis and another one is y-axis. So that type of motion is called as two dimensional motion. And the three dimensional motion, in which we will discuss about the three coordinates, that is x coordinate, y coordinate and z coordinate respectively, right? So these all are about the dimensions. Let us see few examples of these dimensions. Here the person is walking. See, this girl is walking in a straight line path, so we can say this the girl is performing one dimensional motion. Earth is rotating in a plane, right? In a plane, if you are getting, plane means what? Two dimensional motion we will get. Now the bird is flying, but in how many dimensions bird will fly? It is having length also, breadth also and height also. So bird will fly in the three dimension of motion. Can you tell me this windmill is having which type of motion or which type of dimensions of motions? Can you say? If we will consider only about the wings of this windmill, we can say that this is also the example of two dimensional motion. I hope you understood. Let us see the next one. Yes, this we already discussed in the previous chapter. If you don't know, please go and check once rest and motion video. Next one we will see. Yes, there are the different types of motion, in which we are particularly we will learn about the translatory motion. First one is rectilinear motion. Okay, rectilinear motion means what? Motion along the straight line path is called as the rectilinear motion. Either it will be horizontal or vertical, doesn't matter at all, but rectilinear motion means what? The motion along the straight line path. Second one is curvilinear motion. Curvilinear motion means what? In which direction is getting changed. Yes, so direction getting changed means little bit curved line we are getting, and we are performing the path along the curved line path, that is called as curvilinear motion. Circular motion means what? When object is performing circular path, that is called as circular motion. What is mean by oscillatory motion? Oscillatory motion means to and fro motion of an object along with to and fro motion of an object along the same path is called as an oscillatory motion. Same like that, only periodic motion will also come. See here, there is a very small difference in oscillatory motion and the periodic motion. When we will say this periodic motion, here also repetitive motion is there. In oscillatory motion also to and fro motion only, that is also repetitive motion. Okay, but this is along the same path, means going and coming. For example, pendulum, it is performing, this is the pendulum fixed at the point and going and performing the same path. So that is called as oscillatory motion. Periodic motion means what? Repetitive motion it is performing, but after the fixed interval of time, just like day and night. Morning is happening every time, day is happening every time. So day and night we can consider it as a periodic motion. Non-periodic motion means what? Again, the repetitive motion of the thing only, but it is not in the fixed interval of time, so we can call it as a non-periodic motion. Now next one is, let us see our main concept, today's main concept, that is distance and displacement. Before explaining about the distance and displacement difference, we must know what is meant by distance and the displacement, right? Distance means what? For example, we are moving from one place to another place, just like this. Wait, I will tell you. Yes. For example, the person is standing here, right? This person wants to go to the school. Suppose this is the school, right? This student want to go to his school, okay? But the total path, whatever he started from that to his school, the total length of the path is called as what? Distance. The complete length of the path between any 2 points is called as the distance. Now what is meant by displacement then? For example, let us see again another example. Yes, here I am taking one house, okay? The person is standing in his house and afterwards he want to go here in this school, right? So first he went to his friend's home. Here is his friend's home. He went to his friend's home and then he went to school. So whatever distance covered will be, suppose this is 5 meter distance and this is 10 meter distance, right? 10 meter distance. Total distance covered by the person is 15 meter because from home to friend's home and from friend's home to school, that is 5 meter plus 10 meter, that is 15 meter. And what is mean by displacement? Displacement is nothing but what? Shortest path covered by the object. Means from his home to school, whatever will be the distance, that is nothing but what? Displacement. Here whenever we will discuss about the displacement, we must remember that shortest path, whether we are covering that or not covering that doesn't matter, but whatever will be the shortest path covered by the object is called as the displacement. And distance may be different, displacement may be different. There are different examples for this also. Let us see one of the next example. Yes, here one example I have given. This boy started from this position, right? And he moved to 4 meter to his home, and then 4 meter to 3 meter is the distance for that next tree. Here distance covered is 4 meter plus 3 meter, that is 7 meter distance he covered. But the displacement, that is from this tree to this tree, that is only equal to what? 5 meter. So displacement is 5 meter. Here displacement is 5 meter and the distance is 7 meter. Just like this one addition, path length, right? So this will be the distance. Now see, Tom and Jerry are standing here, right? If Tom wants to come directly, what he is doing? He is performing the displacement. Yes, he is very smart. He is directly coming. He is not going anywhere and wasting his time. So in this case, what will happen? Distance will be equal to the displacement. Here distance will be equal to the displacement. So one thing we can learn from this, that distance and displacement may be equal. Also from this example what we can learn, distance value may be greater than the displacement, but it will not be less than the displacement, because displacement is the shortest path covered by the object, right? What will happen in the circular case? Let us see that one also. One example I will give. Let us see. Suppose I have watch. We can consider the example of the clock. Okay, here 12 is there. Now it's 12 o'clock. It means what? Minute hand is performing the motion from 12 to 12, right? 12 to 12 means distance covered will be equal to, total distance will be equal to 2 pi r, which is circumference of the circle, right? Circumference of the circle is what? 2 pi r. So total distance covered by this will be equal to 2 pi r. But what will be the displacement? Initial distance and initial position and final position, both are same. As both are same, therefore displacement S will be equal to 0. Displacement is 0, but distance will never be 0. This also we have to learn. Let us see the differences once. Now I hope you will understand. Distance is the yes, this is path dependent quantity, right? Another one, displacement is path independent quantity. Here on this, in this example we have seen path doesn't matter at all, but displacement will be 5 meter. But what that boy has covered the distance? 4 meter and 3 meter he has covered. Therefore distance will be 7 meter, right? Now next one is, distance can only be positive, but displacement may be positive, negative or 0. 0 example now only I have given, when object is performing the circular path, or we can say final position minus initial position. Final position and initial position, if both are same, then it will be 0 only. Here one point I have left, that is this point, very important point, that is scalar quantity and the vector quantity. What is mean by the scalar quantity and vector quantity? Here directly I will explain, and in the next video I will explain about the scalar quantity and the vector quantity. With that explanation with taking that explanation only, we will learn about the difference of the speed and the displacement also. Let us see the short definition of this scalar quantity and the vector quantity. Scalar quantity means what? In which only magnitude matters. Only magnitude matters. And vector quantity means what? In which magnitude as well as direction matters. Direction also that much important. It means what? If we are saying that Tom is moving here in this direction, then only he will reach to the Jerry, right? Otherwise, if Tom started motion and if he will going in this direction, will he reach the Jerry? No, obviously not. So displacement will considered only in the case when direction will matters, because displacement is the vector quantity. Understood? Okay, let us see that in detail scalar and the vector quantities in the next video, and also be ready for the speed and the displacement quantity. I hope you understood. Thank you. Like, share and subscribe.